Ever feel like your own legs are staging a quiet protest? One day you're striding confidently, the next you're wondering why that flight of stairs suddenly looks like Mount Everest? If you're over 60, this feeling might be all too familiar. It's not just in your head, and you're definitely not alone. This is one of the most common, yet overlooked, changes that happens as we age. But what if I told you that catching the early signs could make all the difference in maintaining your independence and vitality for years to come? We're not talking about waking up one day unable to walk. It's much more subtle than that. It's the little things, the whispers from your body that are easy to dismiss as just getting older. Today, we're going to decode those whispers. We'll uncover the 7 early warning signs that your legs are losing strength, why it happens, and most importantly, what you can do about it starting right now. So, if you've ever felt a little less steady on your feet, this is for you. Let's jump right into the first sign, and it's one you probably do every single day without thinking. Getting up from a chair? Think about it. Do you need to push off with your hands? Do you rock back and forth a couple of times to build momentum? This is a classic early indicator. It's called the sit-to-stand test in the medical world. When your leg muscles, especially your quadriceps at the front of your thighs, are strong, you can pop up from a seated position smoothly, using just your legs. But as those muscles weaken, your body instinctively recruits your arms for help. It's a clever compensation, but it's masking an underlying issue. It's not about laziness. It's a clear signal that your leg power is diminishing. So, next time you get up, pay attention. Are you using your hands for a boost? It's a simple observation that can tell you a lot. The second sign is a change in your walking speed. Have you noticed that people are starting to overtake you on the sidewalk? Or maybe your partner or friends now have to consciously slow down to walk with you. A decline in your natural walking pace is a significant clue. This isn't about trying to win a race. It's about what a slower gait signifies. Walking is a complex action that requires strength, balance, and coordination. When leg muscles weaken, your steps might become shorter, and your overall pace decreases to maintain stability and conserve energy. You might not even notice it consciously at first. It could be as simple as taking a few extra minutes to walk to the corner store. Don't just brush it off as a normal part of aging. A noticeable slowdown is your body's way of saying it's working harder to do the same task. Now for sign number 3, difficulty with stairs. This is a big one. Stairs become the ultimate test of leg strength. Do you find yourself reaching for the handrail more often than you used to? Not just for balance, but to actively pull yourself up? Or do you take stairs one at a time, bringing your second foot to meet the first on the same step before proceeding to the next? This step 2 pattern, instead of a continuous alternating climb, is a telltale sign of weakened quadriceps and glutes. Going down can be just as revealing. If you feel a jarring impact in your knees, or feel like you have to go down very slowly and carefully to avoid your legs giving way, that's another red flag. Your muscles aren't just for pushing up. They're also crucial for absorbing shock and controlling your descent. Sign number 4 is a feeling of unsteadiness or a loss of balance. Do you feel wobbly when you stand up too quickly? Or maybe you find yourself needing to hold onto walls or furniture as you move around your own home, a space you know like the back of your hand. This isn't just about your inner ear. It's directly linked to muscle strength. Your leg and core muscles are constantly making tiny, rapid adjustments to keep you upright. When they weaken, their response time slows down. This delay can make you feel unstable, increasing your risk of tripping or falling. You might also notice you have trouble standing on one leg, even for a few seconds, like when you're putting on your pants. This simple act requires significant strength and stability from the standing leg. And difficulty here is a clear sign that those stabilizer muscles are not as robust as they once were. Let's move on to the 5th sign. Your legs just feel heavy. It's a vague sensation, but a very real one. It's that feeling like you're dragging your feet, as if you're walking through water or have weights strapped to your ankles. This heaviness often gets worse as the day goes on. It happens because weakened muscles have to work much harder to perform basic movements, leading to fatigue more quickly. Your muscles have less stamina, so an activity that used to be easy, like a trip to the grocery store, might now leave your legs feeling exhausted and leaden. This isn't the same as the satisfying ache after a good workout. It's a persistent, draining fatigue that makes movement feel like a chore. It's your muscles telling you their energy reserves are running low. Sign number 6 might surprise you. You find it harder to get out of a low car or a deep, soft sofa. This is very similar to the sit-to-stand test, but with an added level of difficulty. The lower the starting position, the more power your quads and glutes need to generate to lift your body weight. If you find yourself needing to scoot to the edge of the seat, use the door frame to pull yourself up, or even ask for a hand. It's a powerful indicator of reduced lower body strength. These deep seats put your hips and knees into a greater degree of flexion, a position where your muscles are at a mechanical disadvantage. Strong legs can handle it, but weakened legs will struggle. It's a real-world strength test you might be facing every single day. Finally, the 7th early sign is experiencing new or increased knee pain, especially when bending. While many things can cause knee pain, muscle weakness is a major, and often overlooked contributor. Your quadriceps muscles are the primary shock absorbers for your knee joint. When they are weak, more force and stress are transmitted directly to the joint itself, the cartilage, ligaments, and bone. This can lead to inflammation, pain, and can even accelerate the wear and tear associated with arthritis. The pain might be most noticeable when you're squatting down to pick something up, going up and down stairs, or even just after a short walk. If your knees are starting to ache and you haven't had a specific injury, it's worth considering if weakening thigh muscles are the real culprit. Strong muscles protect your joints. Weak muscles expose them. So, why does this happen? The primary reason is a condition called sarcopenia, which is the age-related loss of muscle mass and function. Starting as early as our 30s, we can lose 3 to 8% of our muscle mass per decade, and this rate accelerates after 60. It's driven by a combination of factors: hormonal changes, a less effective ability to turn protein into muscle, and often, a decrease in physical activity. It's a cycle. We move a little less, so our muscles get a little weaker. Because our muscles are weaker, movement becomes more difficult, so we move even less. It's a downward spiral that can sneak up on you. But the key thing to remember is that it's not inevitable. Sarcopenia can be fought, and it can be reversed. The great news is that you have incredible power to change this trajectory. The number one defense against leg muscle weakness is strength training, also known as resistance training. And no, you don't need to become a bodybuilder. It can be as simple as doing bodyweight exercises at home. Squats, even if you're just doing them to a chair, are fantastic for building your quads and glutes. Lunges, while holding onto a wall for support, are also incredibly effective. Calf raises, where you stand and lift your heels off the ground, strengthen your lower legs, which is vital for balance. Even simple leg lifts while seated in a chair can make a huge difference. The key is progressive overload, gradually making the exercises a little more challenging over time. In addition to exercise, don't forget about nutrition. Protein is the building block of muscle. As we get older, our bodies need more protein to stimulate muscle growth compared to when we were younger. Make sure you're including a good source of protein like chicken, fish, beans, lentils, or yogurt with every meal. Combining adequate protein intake with resistance exercise is the 1-2 punch that sends a powerful signal to your body to build and maintain muscle. And of course, always talk to your doctor or a physical therapist before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have existing health conditions. They can help you create a plan that is safe and effective for you. Recognizing these 7 signs is the first, most crucial step. It's not about being alarmed, it's about being empowered. You've now got the knowledge to listen to your body, understand what it's telling you, and take proactive steps to stay strong, stable, and independent for all the years to come. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more tips on healthy, active aging.